Paul? Yeah. Combination? Yeah. A conspiracy of people who have gotten together to carry out some unlawful act. Oh. mhm. Then there's that combination and restraint of trade. An association of two or more individuals or corporations whose purpose is to monopolize the market in their product. Oh. Or to fix its price, to restrict its sale, or to otherwise deal in unfair practices. Yes. Now, I obviously, when living on Guam, had to consent to the arrest, or I would have been charged with resisting arrest. Now, it looks to me that the police department is not consenting to arrest. Should I consider that resisting arrest? I didn't consent to my wife taking my sons. I didn't consent to you having me arrested. Yes. I didn't consent to you making shows out of my personal life. Yeah. So that you can get paid to corrupt the judicial system of the United States. I did not consent to the dissolution of marriage. I didn't get any notice of court hearings. Now, this idea of you being a combination, yes, known as the police departments, the sheriff's departments, the judiciary, the whole state. Now, for every one of you that have conspired against the enforcement of my rights, I'm going to want to sue you, yes, and I'm wanting you put in prison. Now, I did not consent to my wife having custody of my sons. It seems that those in authority think that they can do whatever they want. Yes. But my thought is, when I informed you that my sons are in the wrong grades, you seem to think that you would make up fraudulent crimes against me, have me put in a mental. Now, I do not consent to them living with my wife. Mhm. She took them, she kidnapped them, she abducted them, and they're being detained. And without my consent. Now, I'll give you another example. I did not consent for you to change any of the information on my state issued driver's license. Yes. My last known address is not 1023 Kitchen Dick Road. Mike Van Proyen seems to think that he can do whatever he wants without my consent to change any of the personal information on my driver's license. Yes. My last known address. Or anything else involving my personal life. Now, I'd like to ask Marilyn, too. Did you consent to Susan Bowers being your image in a Rotarian newsletter without the consent of the individual? Mike should be prosecuted. But you, as police and sheriff's departments, decided that you could do whatever you want without the consent of the individuals involved. Now, consent of spouse, consent oral, consent refusal of. Now, the patient or nearest of kin may refuse consent for medical or surgical procedure to be performed. Yes. When I informed you that the dissolution of marriage was fraudulent, yes, that there is no signature of the petitioner on the protection order, that you violated the RCWs of the state of Washington, yeah, the VAWA, the Parental Kidnapping Protection Act. You seem to think that you can cover up anything.